All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're heading to the Caribbean, to Jamaica specifically.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, I'd love to go. You know, sun, sand, and the ocean.
Definitely.
But we're actually diving into something even more special today.
Oh.
Hanover Parish in Jamaica is turning 300 years old.
Wow. That's a major milestone.
Definitely a reason to celebrate, big time. And that's exactly what they're doing. We came across this news snippet from J-Bell Entertainment TV, and it sounds like they're pulling out all the stops for this anniversary.
So what kind of festivities are we talking about?
Well, get this. A whole year of events.
A whole year?
It all kicks off with a Main Street festival in Lucia, and it sounds incredible.
Lucia, that's the parish capital, right?
That's right. And picture this. The streets are lined with local vendors selling all sorts of Jamaican crafts and goodies.
Sounds vibrant.
And of course, there's music, dancing, and food. Tons of delicious Jamaican food.
Oh, can't forget the food. What kind of food are we talking about?
Think jerk chicken, festival, maybe even some ackee and saltfish.
Now you're making me hungry.
Me too. And hold on, it gets even better. They're having a celebrity cook-off.
Now that's something I'd love to see. Who are the celebrity chefs?
Unfortunately, the article doesn't say, but I'm sure there's some big names in Jamaica.
I bet. Parish anniversaries are a huge deal in Jamaica.
Why is that?
Well, they're not just about marking the passage of time. They're a celebration of the parish's history, its unique culture, and the strong sense of community that exists there. You know, Jamaica has a rich and complex history, and each parish has its own story to tell.
That makes sense. So it's more than just a party. It's a way to connect with the past.
Exactly.
And this year, Hanover Parish has a lot to celebrate. 300 years is a pretty impressive milestone.
Absolutely. It speaks to the resilience and spirit of the people who have called Hanover home for generations.
And it sounds like the celebrations are going to reflect that spirit. We talked about the Main Street Festival and the cook-off, but there's so much more happening throughout the year.
What else is on the agenda?
Well, they're having an essay competition, which I think is a great way to encourage young people to learn about and engage with Hanover's history.
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
And they're also holding a best community competition. I imagine that's all about showcasing the different towns and villages within the parish and fostering a sense of pride among the residents.
Absolutely. It's a way to recognize the contributions of each community to the overall identity of Hanover.
And, believe it or not, there's even a Mini Miss Hanover Municipal Corporation competition.
That sounds interesting.
It does, doesn't it? I'm curious to see what that's all about.
I imagine it's about empowering young girls and giving them a platform to share their talents and aspirations.
That's a great way to put it. But all of these events, as amazing as they sound, are actually leading up to something even bigger.
Really? What could top all of that?
In November, they're hosting a massive awards banquet to close out the celebrations. And they've invited some very important guests, including former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson and former Governor General Sir Kenneth Hall.
Wow. Those are some high-profile guests. What's the significance of their presence?
Well, P.J. Patterson was Prime Minister for quite a while, and during his time in office, he implemented a lot of policies that really helped rural communities like those found in Hanover. And so Kenneth Hall, he's always been a big advocate for education and preserving Jamaica's cultural heritage.
So their presence is a way of honoring the parish's past and looking ahead to its future.
Exactly. It's a way of acknowledging how far Hanover has come and celebrating its potential for the next 300 years. You know, listening to all of this, it really makes me want to be there in Jamaica, experiencing it all firsthand.
I know what you mean. The energy and excitement must be palpable.
Absolutely. It's not every day you get to witness a celebration of this magnitude. It's like a living, breathing tapestry of Jamaican history and culture. What do you think, for someone listening to this, what do you think they could take away from all of this?
Well, I think it shows how a community can come together to celebrate its heritage and look towards the future. And maybe it makes them wonder, what stories does my own community hold? How can we celebrate our own history and identity?
That's a great point. Hanover's 300th anniversary is a reminder that history isn't just something we read about in textbooks. It's alive and vibrant, and it shapes who we are today. So keep an eye out for updates on the celebrations in Hanover, and maybe even consider planning a trip to Jamaica to experience it yourself. And until next time, keep exploring the world and all its fascinating stories.
See you next time.
Bye.